All right, y'all, we'll take a little break. I'm playing some games and just hanging out. I want to quickly talk about mental health. Obviously, um, through like our pandemic and whatnot, um, we've relied a lot on like social media and whatnot, right? Um, to kind of reestablish those long distance connections, especially being in like quarantine and like um, you know, staying in lockdown. So how's that? I'm posing a question on you guys. How is that? How have you guys taken that personally? Like, for me, I think honestly, since I really didn't have any friends going up in high school, like close friends that I actually hang out with, I've usually turned a lot to social media, whether that be like YouTube, uh, just like Instagram or Snapchat or um, like video games can be a form of social media. Um, but for me, it really allowed me to see my like I don't know. I feel like really like like social media is like a very like third party thing where like you have your thoughts, but you initiate it in some form, which whatever that source may be. But I use that to really like reflect on myself and I honestly think social media has affected me positively. How about you guys? Failing grades, yeah, failing grades. I feel that, especially with like high expectations. For not only from my family, just but like in on myself and like what I want to do in life. Um, my mental health has been pretty bad recently. Um, and social media has kind of had it kind of let me escape a little bit, especially with stuff like YouTube. Um, and now with Twitch and like building a community, I can kind of express that myself. I think it's really cool the community that we've started to build. Um, Having just a safe place to just hang out and talk and play games and listen to music and just vibe. People are doing homework. People are hanging out, just watching. Um, I think it's helped me a lot, like being motivated and like kind of staying on a schedule. Um, yeah, honestly, my grades have been so bad these past few years. And that's really played a role in my mental health. School. Um, just kind of not gonna lie, kind of failed out of school. Um, which is really hard on myself, really hard on my parents. Um, Failing life, I feel that totally. Um, but I think social media can bring a lot of positive at the same time. Can make our society turn antisocial. Yeah, I mean, there are definitely a lot of goods and I think bads to social media, especially it allows people to have a safe place to judge others, especially with like Instagram. Um, and I also think for some people it's really uh, dampen their social skills. Um, because talking online is definitely different than uh, talking in person. Personally, I feel like lockdown is a decent thing because I met a lot of people along the way. For sure, I think me with my past history of just relying on the internet to meet people, um, the lockdown didn't really affect me in too many ways, especially having streaming and making a lot of friends online. That's literally how I met all you guys. Because like, can I use that for my essay? But say like, I think a lot of things can come out of it too in a good way. Say like Simone Biles in the Olympics. You know how she's getting so much hate and whatever for like for her trying to like perform at her peak performance. And she used I think she used social media in such a powerful way, and really having this superstar step down, not even like with I mean, okay, I don't want to phrase this in the wrong way, but like mental health is like such a big like topic that people overlook so much. I feel like my parents overlook it so much. They'll be like, "Oh, you're just sad. Like, grow up." Right? And that's what I think Simone Biles did, like the point that she proved so well. And she still ended up winning a medal off of that, and I think that's such a flex. She's like, yeah, I can step down and still win an Olympic at the fucking Olympics, right? A lot of cultures don't think mental health is a real thing. That's why I see Olympic. Yeah. But I also think I think not just other cultures, but a lot of the just older generation. How do you guys feel like social media has impacted you? I want to hear some other standpoints from you guys. How about you, Austin? But I think Godsey makes a real like the point I was trying to make with like kind of escaping reality a little bit, in which it's kind of like getting away, and I think it's so easy to make interactions online. It's really easy to put yourself out there. I mean, obviously, they can also have some negative repercussions to it, but at least for someone like me, I have nothing to hide. So social media has impacted me in such a positive way, and kind of like kickstarting what I want to like do in the future. I think it's a pretty good thing because after the excitement of most people knowing the struggles of overthinking about their public figure and real lonely thoughts set in. Yeah, like I said, I did not have any friends growing up. That many like close friends growing up. And I would turn to YouTube because I feel like the connection I made with content and like being an influencer, or like watching an influencer, it really puts your life into perspective. At least for me, it did. It really narrowed down my thoughts of me. I've always loved working with people. I've tutored kids. I've tutored at my church. Not tutored. I worked at my church. I went on like mission trips and whatnot, and serving was such a huge part of my life. And being an influencer now is a kind of way for me to do that, but on a much more broad spectrum. The thing I like about social media is that it's an easy way to keep up with people. True. I think something like, I use Snapchat a lot. Not so much anymore, but just being able to, like, the whole idea with streaks and, like, I think was a really good concept. With like just being able to see inside someone's life every single day. At least that's what I liked it for. Whether that be seeing someone's face or seeing what they're doing or something stupid that they do. I use that a lot. It's really easy to meet new people and talk. Yeah, I feel like with social media, it's really easy to just move on. It's really easy. Just because you meet so many new people every day, and in that way, I feel like social media has hurt our society, and just really narrowing down our like vision of just life, I guess. And especially with the social media apps like really like trapping you to like keep using the app. Say like, fantastic example, TikTok, and just how it's like Vine, where the whole like short segments, and that just keeps you scrolling for hours and hours, and you lose that sense of time. And I remember in our class we were talking about the correlation between that and like ADHD, and like either it's making us become that or us like bringing it to the forefront. And I thought that was really interesting. It's really easy to meet. Oh, I already read that. But I think along with that, you kind of narrow down like the people who actually like mean something to you, because you can, I feel like I don't talk to anybody from my high school. Yeah, I don't think I talk to anybody from my high school anymore, just because I realized that I think being like silent on social media, so I don't post a lot on like Instagram. I realize how much people don't care about me. I realize how much people don't check up on me. And yeah, just I lost a lot of connections like that, or from that. I says felt like I used to watch YouTube named Double or Mr. 360 Games. I feel like it disappeared. Oh, you met back. Well, that's awesome. That's really sick. Yeah, I still watch a lot of people I found in high school. Oh shit, I need to call my dad. It's his birthday. I'll do that after this. Anything else I need to talk about? Just look out for each other. Whether that be in this community, whether that be some of your close friends, I think it's always good to once in a while do a mental health checkup. Because I've done that recently and it's made me a lot happier. And sometimes just a little motivation from others, especially when you're not expecting it, can be really impactful. I'm always here for you. I'm gonna keep streaming. I really appreciate y'all tuning in every time I stream. Because this is a safe community, and it's really awesome to see us grow. And hey, we got a therapist in the house. She'd love to talk to you about anything. What's up, Blue? Hello. We're just finishing up. We're just finishing up. What did I miss? We're talking about mental health. And how social media is kind of enacting on that. Appreciate y'all stopping by. Yes, my lovely girlfriend would love to talk to you. I don't know. This is not really supposed to be this is not really supposed to be like a presentation. It's just supposed to be like just bringing up the topic. So I think that's the way we need to approach it. It shouldn't be something you blab about and like, yeah, mental health, whatever. It needs to be something personal. And I think maybe just briefly touching on my mental health as an influencer to you guys. She's officially my girl now. This is going the recording. I think you guys can relate to that a lot. And it's something that I'm always down to talk with you guys. And especially with winter season coming up, at least for last year for me, it was really lonely. And especially having no friends here as well in college. So for me, I turned to you guys. I turned to streaming. I turned to hear that ambulance. Oh yeah. But like I said, just check up on each other. And I'll wrap this up. Appreciate you guys. And thank y'all for letting me talk. Yeah. Take care, guys.